أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح لله ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم له ملك السماوات والأرض يحيي ويميت وهو على كل شيء قدير هو الأول والآخر والظاهر والباطن وهو بكل شيء عليم صدق الله العلي العظيم. Lecture number 28 for the 10th class with most informations about the structure of the eye. What are the layers present in the eye? We were discussing choroid, retina, sclera. These are the three layers. What is the important layer? We discussed the important layer, retina. That was having rod-shaped cell, cone-shaped cells, because the light is switched by eye structure. Why the eye structure is present? Eye structure is present to switch the light towards sensitive part of the layer of the retina, which is present at the back side, and that part of the eye consists of two cells, rod-shaped cells and the cone-shaped cells. The sclera, which was the outermost layer in front, becomes the cornea, but the choroid, which is the middle layer, it becomes attached a structure by convex lens. You were studying that structure in the last lectures. By convex lens that was attached in front of the eye, because you have to keep focused that part. That was attached by suspensory ligaments, suspensory connective tissue, suspensory ligament, ligament. Suspensory ligaments are called the connective tissues. These connective tissues are important because they will attach the biconvex lens with the middle layer, and the middle layer is the cornea. No, middle layer is choroid, and the sclera in the front become the cornea, the white color, a membrane which is a transparent membrane. It can allow the sunlight to pass. Why sunlight is important? Because sunlight is carrying the image from the outside. The sunlight will carry the image from the outside, and it will move the image to the sensitive part of the eye I am talking about. The rod-shaped cell, the cone-shaped cell, which is situated at the back side of the retina. So retina important at the back side. The front two layers, sclera, choroid, and the biconvex lens, which is situated at the center. This biconvex lens is attached with the connective tissue, and this connective tissue was suspensory ligaments. And then the important thing which I told, choroid layer important in the sense because two main structures are handled by the choroid layer. One structure is the biconvex lens I am naming, and second one is new one which I am going to tell you. I was talking about the nerve in the last lectures, the nerve which is carrying the message from the eye to the brain, retina sensitive layer of the eye, and three layers of the eye. Important cells in the eye, rod shaped cell, cone shaped cell. What is the objective of the function of the eye? To capture the light image from outside and to move that image to at the back side, mean at the rod shaped cell and the cone shaped cell, so that rod shaped cell, cone shaped cell can convert. What they do, they convert the light into the image. They convert the light into image, and that image is carried by optic nerve, and optic nerve will carry that image to the brain, and optic nerve will carry that image to the brain, and that will be the modification of the eye. That is the function of the eye. Now another opening, if you are watching the another opening, this is the opening visible to you. That opening is I am going to tell you. I think we should run from there. No, okay ji. This opening is called as pupil. This opening is called as pupil, Pupil. The pupil opening, actually it is the way of the light. First of all, the light enters through the retina, and then it enters into this opening, then enters into biconvex lens, then it goes to back side of the eye, mean rod shaped cell, the cone shaped cells. So it is clear that this opening will keep that light ray to the biconvex lens. If this opening will be large or small, it will actually depend upon the status, and this opening actually will move the light to the biconvex lens, which is attached by which tissue? Suspensory ligament. And the size, in the last lecture, especially in the lecture number 27, I was telling you that these are the muscles which are the ciliary muscles, and these ciliary muscles are contracting, relaxing. Why they are contracting and relaxing? The reason is that they are changing the shape of biconvex lens, which I will discuss. Why shape of biconvex lens mean? It may become more convex, it may become the less convex. So two figures I will make. They may become more convex, and they may become the less convex. So mean that the strength of the biconvex lens to absorb this light image and to move that light image, to refract that light image to the rod shaped cell, cone shaped cell, will depend upon the shape. Because when you are watching the distant object, the shape will be of the biconvex will be like that. I am making now like this one, mean that less convex. So this will happen due to the ciliary muscles, because ciliary muscles contract. The muscles, wherever they are present, they will contract and relax. The muscle function is only one: they will contract and relax. During contraction, during relaxation, they can contract the biconvex lens, mean it can become the more round, mean more biconvex, or it become the less biconvex, mean less round. So it will allow the light rays to enter. And how it will happen? Look here. When the images are coming from the far distance, mean far distance from the area which is far away from you, you are watching a distant object, biconvex lens become like that, mean that elongated. You understand? So when you are watching closer objects like that, that object is very closer, the image will be very closer, lines will be very closer, the light rays will be very closer, and the biconvex lens will be more round. So more round is enough to refract. But when you are watching from the far distance, the light images are far away, so they need elongated biconvex lens. Who will change the shape of biconvex lens? More elongated, less elongated? Who will change the shape? The ciliary muscles, ciliary, the ciliary muscles will change, and these muscles will contract and relax, and they will change the shape of biconvex lens. I am telling you this opening, the pupil. So middle layer is more important, I guess. Reason, because yes, I told retina is more important, but retina also important at its own reason, because of its own reason. But choroid important due to its own reason, because two significant openings, two significant structures which are present. One is a pupil. If the pupil is the opening, if you see the black round shaped structure in your eye under the white color cornea, that is the pupil, and pupil will allow the light rays to pass through the biconvex lens, and biconvex lens will receive that light image, and that light image will pass on to biconvex lens, that will be refracted. When it will be refracted, it will goes to the rod shaped cell, cone shaped cell. So that is the reason that dear students, that is the reason I just wanted to intimate that light image pass through this opening, the pupil, and then enters into the biconvex lens, and the biconvex lens will refract that to the rod shaped cell, the cone shaped cell. That will be a better idea, because the eye structure main objective to focus the light image, at the rod shaped cell, the cone shaped cell. So whatever the function of the biconvex lens, whatever the pupil, whatever the cornea, they all are moving the light. Why I have changed the direction of the light image? Reason, refraction. The direction of the light image will change, refraction will take place, and that light image will fall on the rod shaped cell, cone shaped cell, which is present in the retina. So that was the function of these middle layer in the front. Now I will tell you, I was talking about the pupil. Pupil consists of here two type of muscle. This is a pupil, opening is the pupil, this is the pupil, yes, and here is the muscles which are called as the iris, iris, iris. Iris is the muscles, and muscles, you know, wherever they are present they will contract or relax, like ciliary muscles I told you. Ciliary muscles I told you, they will contract and relax. And ciliary muscles, what they do, they maintain the shape of biconvex lens. How many layers of the eyes are present? 3: retina, choroid, sclera, which is least important membrane. Sclera because it is the outermost, and it gives the white color in front, just providing the transparent way of the light to enter into pupil. This blue color cavity I will tell you later on. What will happen? The pupil will increase in size, mean this opening can increase in size, this opening can decrease in size, and that is the way of light image, because you know the opening is there, that you want to convey that light image to the biconvex lens. When that light image will not enter the biconvex lens, it will damage and it will damage and it will damage, and biconvex lens will not able to receive the image. That will not be available at the rod shaped cell, cone shaped cell, the sensitive part of the inner membrane, and the optic nerve is transferring the character from the character, transferring the image message from the eye to the brain, and the brain will interpret the message only when optic nerve will receive the message from the rod shaped cell, cone shaped cell, mean retina, sensitive layer of the eye. Then the brain will send the message to see the image. You will be able to see the image. So brain will convert the final message to see. The vision will not. Which part of the brain will control the vision? Optic nerve from the fovea centralis, mean retina, will go to which part of the brain? We discussed the parts of the brain which is controlling the vision. Yes, occipital lobe at the back side. So lecture number 28, the pupil opening, we are discussing structure of the eye. In lecture number 29, we are going to discuss further information about the structure of eye. Thank you very much, students. This was lecture number 28 for the 10th class.